Hi, my name is Rianne Fijten. I'm a postdoc at Maastro clinic in the Maastricht. I currently work in radiation oncology and did my PhD in axial breath analysis. So my PhD revolved around not only the clinical aspect of axial breath analysis, but also the in vitro aspect. So what we saw in clinical studies was that there are lots of issues going on with clinical studies, including standardization, validation, those kinds of things. One of the things that's also missing is the biological origin of VOCs. We have no idea where they come from. So basically my PhD revolved around not only doing these clinical studies where we just created a model for VOCs, but we also did in vitro studies where we exposed cells to a certain compound and then measured the VOCs related to that exposure. And we also measured other omics, such as metabolomics and transcriptomics, to associate the VOCs that we found with these other data types, to then find out the biological origin of these VOCs. So for now, the only thing I exposed them to was benzoapyrene, which is a chemical that induces DNA damage in cells. It's found in, for example, smoking, like smoke from cigarettes, but also in pollution. So we wanted to, but the reason we chose this one is because we wanted to have some kind of compound that we know has a certain effect on cells. It's quite well documented, so that's why we used this one. But basically you can use any of them. I think we can use breath analysis as a measure of exposure, or a tool to measure exposure. In particular with smoking, for example. Smoking has a lot of health issues related to it, and I think if we can measure how much exposure a person had, we can then assess the risk for example, lung cancer or any other disease related to that. So in order to standardize axial breath analysis, what we need to do is come together as a community, in my opinion, and develop standard operating procedures, right? Not only for example, the GC-MS analysis or MS analysis in general, but also for sampling and pre-processing and processing. So all aspects of this procedure that we have, we need to establish protocols in order to how do you say this? Improve standardization, basically. I found it very interesting so far. We've seen a couple talks already about the clinical aspects. I think in recent years I've seen that people are getting more and more into these issues that we have with breath analysis. Since before it was more, oh, we have a clinical study and this is our result. Now people are getting to know the issues that are related to that, and I think that's one of the things that have been highlighted here very clearly by everyone, basically.